Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me is Christian Sutherland-Wong, CEO of Glassdoor, to discuss the Glassdoor Employees Choice Awards 100 Best Places to Work in 2021. Christian, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thanks for having me, Jill.
Each year, the Glassdoor Employees Choice Awards is highly anticipated. Give us a high-level overview of the methodology behind it and explain what makes Glassdoor's award unique.
Yeah, Glassdoor's Best Places to Work list is the most trusted and authentic list of its kind because it's based on the people who know companies best. It comes directly from their employees. I mean, we're a leading platform. Each year, millions of people come to Glassdoor to talk about their companies, talk about what it's like to work at their companies. And from that, we're able to create this Best Places to Work list.
What were the common themes you saw?
Yeah, in 2021, we saw, we had a diverse representation of companies on our platform, but we saw some common themes across very mission-driven cultures, companies with great leadership, who are inspirational, transparent, companies who focus on the career development of their employees. And then not surprisingly, given it was a year of COVID, the companies that really stood out this year were ones who put their employees' health, well-being, and safety first during this time.
What is the #1 company and why?
Yeah, this year, Bain & Company made the #1 spot. It's their 5th time doing so in the last 13 years we've been running this. And again, related to those common themes I mentioned before, it's a company where employees really celebrate the career opportunities they get working at Bain & Company. They talk a lot about how much they love working with other smart people, and then they love the opportunity they get to work with leaders from companies around the globe.
Who were the winners that were impacted the most by the COVID-19 pandemic?
Yeah, in industries that you would expect to be impacted, like travel, retail, restaurants, etc. These were certainly industries impacted on our list, but in different ways, in that companies, even within those spaces where they've put their employees' health and well-being first, and I'm talking about Delta Airlines, who made big efforts to look after their employees, they made the list. Likewise, companies who've been part of the pandemic response, in whether it be healthcare, like Pfizer, made this year's list. And even in the tech side, Zoom, a company that's been helping us keep all connected, was another company who made the list, where employees really appreciate being part of a company who's doing something good at this time.
Well, that's encouraging to hear because that's the medium of broadcast that we're using for the show here.
Right.
What were the top industries in geographic areas?
Every year we have a really good representation across all industries and really all geographies around the US. So, we have strong representation from tech this year, retail, not surprisingly manufacturing. Really any industry, has an opportunity to be represented in our Best Places to Work list.
And are there any companies that have made the list all 13 years?
Yeah, so Bain & Company is one company who's been on the list all 13 years. And then the other two have made it all 13 years, Google and Apple. All three renowned for really looking at after their employees, investing in their employees and seeing their employees as key assets of their companies.
All right, Christian, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks, and thanks for joining me. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.